if I'm just going to take another little ramble here, because we know that Holger likes teaching, because if you like something, you're good at it, and if you're good at
I'm not
something you
sure if
like,
I'm good at it, but people come again. So
well, I think you are the numerically the highest recipient of the Jim B Award for teaching at the Royal Veterinary College. Jim B was a friend of mine. He was a lecturer when I was at college and sadly died.
oh really? I didn't know that.
When I was there. Really, really
Julian
nice guy.
really is that old.
I really am that old.
Yeah,
really
I would have not thought. I thought it was 25, but that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
We
a good
just, we just act like children.
I'll buy you that drink at Congress. But no, Jim B was a fantastic lecturer, and in his memory, the Jim B Award was set up to honour really inspirational and liked lecturers. And how many times have you won the Jim B Award?
Twice.
How many other people have won it twice?
I have to say, I think one of the nicest things in our profession is to inspire others to feel the same passion for animals, no? So if you feel passion, you obviously don't have to work a day in your life. And that's, yeah. And sometimes we get a little bit of drawn into the other discussions about everything is bad and how awful and da. But actually, I think we have the nicest profession on the planet. We are the only ones who can actually kiss our patients, and our owners love it, right? So if you're a human doctor, right, and you would kiss your child on the head, they would like, ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Did you get a clearance for that? No, and there's a funny story about it, because there was a time when there was the Super Vets, right? And that was a BBC series, not the Super Vet, but the Super Vets. And I was actually on the first series, I was an intern at the RBC. And then the second one, I already moved higher to be a resident slave. And when I was the intern, I had to give a Daxi home, right? And this was a rather large little Daxi who had a disc surgery, as you would think, right? And we were talking about diet, because obviously, we know that the shorter and the legs and the longer the body, and as more obese they are, as higher the chance of getting disc disease, right? And then I had this talk to the owners, and the dog was on my arm, and I gave him a kiss on his forehead. And I just did this, and then I had everybody loved this German with this rather German accent. Yeah, I got so many mothers of colleagues in the hospital. Yeah, and then the funny thing is that the lady went, and the television crew went with them, and they went to South Mims, and then obviously what did they do there? They bought the dog a burger. So I gave all this talk about dieting and all this, and then, no, it really has to, it has to, after this hospital time, it has to have a burger now.
But maybe it was fried in coconut oil.
It might be, be,
I think the dog would probably reject it, even though it was burnt. It's going, I could smell beef in here, but what is the smell of this nut thing?